Hi, I am Shruti, and in this video we are going to cover where to write the code.
So here we have Notepad to write the code. If you'll open this Notepad, let's make this bigger. And now here you can write whatever code you want to write. Okay, so suppose we want to write HTML, and so for that we need to save this file as HTML. So in this we'll go to desktop and we'll save our file as example.html. Okay, save this file, and now you have this file as HTML, and you can write whatever you want right here, hello, and then you can just run this code. So if you go to this, in this you got this example, and you can say open with Google Chrome. As you can see, we have this open, and now we have this hello written right here. You can see this. So now we have the HTML file, and this HTML file is showing us this hello. But this is not what the structure of HTML is. HTML is written in different structure that we'll learn about in upcoming courses. But for now, you can see it will be very messy when we'll write the code in the notepad. It's tough to write the code here. It's not much readable and effective. So instead of these notepad, we have code editors, which we call it as IDEs. Now what IDEs? IDEs means Integrated Development Environment. There are lots of IDEs, but here are the three IDEs that we're gonna see right here. So the first one is Visual Studio Code. We call it as Visual VS Code. And in this, you can just go and download it using this Windows version. And according to your version, it's 64-bit or whatever you have. And you can just install this. The second is Atom, which is also a text editor where you can write the code, and it will be easy for you to write. So code editors or IDEs are most oftenly used to write their code fast and makes it readable using these colorful texts. Like you can see it's highlighting. So this third one is Sublime Text that we use. So in this course we are going to use Visual Studio Code, and it's awesome. So after you will download this, you will see Visual Studio Code something like this. You will have this welcome screen, and you can see everything right here. And here we write the code instead of writing it roughly in a notepad. Okay, so must install this IDE, Visual Studio Code, and after you'll go, you can see this icon. This icon is actually a code icon. Here you have all the files that you're going to see right here. And right here we have the integrated terminal. When you click over it, click on new terminal, and now here we have the terminal with which we can use to actually install any of the packages, or which we'll actually need when we'll deploy our website. So this is what we call it as a terminal inside the VS Code. Like you have CMD, in your machine, that is command prompt. So instead of using this command prompt, we are using this in terminal, which is integrated right here. Okay, you can just cut this. Okay, now inside this you can see this is our extensions. Suppose if you want to open up your file in something like in browser but with the live server, you don't need to refresh it again and again. So you can download this live server extension by Ritwik Day, and this extension will help you open up your server and open up your page in a server which you don't need to refresh it again and again. So I would recommend this. Let's new file, and let's create a new file. We'll actually save this file in our, let's say, desktop, and I'll say sample.html. After you save this, this will get saved something like this. And you can see this is looking something like this. And afterwards, you can add HTML to it. So let's add this tags. We'll learn about HTML later on, but for now I'm just using this tag and writing it the hello right here. And now you need to open up, this is HTML, all right? And after doing this, now you need to open up this in your browser to see what's written here. So I'll say hello world. Okay, now what you can do is just right click on it, and here you can see we have open with live server. You can see your website is showing in our browser. We have this browser, and now we can see here hello world, and it is inside our localhost sample.html. So it is live. If I want to change something, then I can do as that as well. So if I just, let's say, um, if I write something, it will get changed automatically. So if I say hello world hyperlearn, I save this, and you can see we have hello world hyperlearn. So it is working automatically. We don't need to refresh the page again and again, and this is how we can use this extension. So VS Code is fine. VS Code is actually used to create your work easier, to make your work easier. Use extensions or whatever you want, use the integrated terminal, run everything, and you can open up file, folder, workspace, save it as whatever you want. You can edit it, you can undo it whenever you want. Okay, you can view whatever you want, and you can search anything you want inside these. Like if I search for hello, so it will show me how many files contains the hello world inside that, like this one. So this VS Code has a lot of functionalities which makes it more popular and easy to use. So this is it for this video. See you in the next one.